Welcome to my incredible little life. Dealer checking in with you right now. It is episode 44, and I hope everybody had an easy Sunday because I did not. So, as always, let's start with my day. Got up this morning, and unfortunately, I was late again to work, and this time, it definitely wasn't my fault, maybe. But I got up this morning after a nightmare. I think I got up like probably 30 minutes before my alarm was supposed to hit or whatever. Got up and I was just like, damn, what the fuck is going on here? I had a dream about whooping my stepdad's ass, which is not the first time. But yeah, I was kind of really confused. Then I went back to bed and, fell short on the alarm and then woke up and then got to work later, whatever. But there was a split between me and my parents, and I mean, we didn't like break off on the greatest terms, but I've been having some dreams like this as of late in the last like 3 months, I think. And I really wish that somebody could point out and tell me what this it actually means. Like, is there a confrontation coming? Um, is it a way of adulthood of like, yeah, you conquering your parents or whatever and becoming a man or something like that? I don't know. But if anybody could help me out, please put in the comments. I would love to know. Or even a website that could lead me to the information because I don't know what this means. Moving on. Got to work. Basically, everybody's there. It's Sunday. The workload is a lot heavier. So everybody being there and participating always makes it, go a little bit faster, a little bit easier. And, I get to do my occasional talking shit, as I usually do. Work was fine. And dandy, cool, calm, collected. You know what I'm saying? It was good. But after work is the problem. Usually I take my break at the last leg of work. And so I went down to the parking lot to clean out my car. I'm like, this is a perfect opportunity. Let me go clean out the car and situate some things and just prepare myself for the week. You know what I'm saying? I got done cleaning out my car. So I was like, let me start the car and run and go get my jacket real quick. And then head out this mother sucker. So I turn the key and everything starts flickering, like tripping. Like my dashboard is going crazy. The air is going off and on. Lights are flashing. The headlight is going crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I guess that was my car's last hurrah. That's what I thought. I was like, man, like, is my car like dead? Like I don't know how hybrids work necessarily because I have a hybrid, and I'm like, okay, so this must be the alternator. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a hybrid and my battery can't die because that means I don't have a car and my car can't just run on gas. So I was like, it's over. Like, the money I spent is gone. The car is dead. Of course, you jump on YouTube, try to get some more information, and everything kind of pointed to the alternator. And I was like, all right, well, shit, that's better than nothing. It's probably gonna be $300 or $400. I got it. It's not a problem. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, let's try to start the car first so I can get somewhere, you know what I'm saying, and then drop the car off. And guys, have your jumper cables, man. Like, just have those. Because I did meet a guy that had a big fucking stupid truck, and I didn't have my jumper cables, and he didn't have them either. And that would have been prime because he would have gave me all the juice that I needed. And so just have your jumper cables, man. Like, have that. So finally, I'm like, let me just call my cousin. You know what I'm saying? He'll come through, help me out or whatever. Hopefully, we jumped the car, and magically my car was alive again. So I was like, yes. I thought it was over. First off, we have to go to auto parts store and get the battery checked and get the alternator checked. And for some reason, my battery's in the back of my car, which I'm guessing a lot of hybrids are. They're in the back of the car. But it's like in a weird spot, and it's just literally a 12-volt battery, which I thought it was like battery cells or something like underneath the car or something like that, something futuristic or whatever. The guy checks the alternator and he says, yo, doesn't seem like it's your alternator. It must be the battery. And I'm like, it still doesn't make sense. But I realized that my lift gate was not working correctly. So it was like basically sticking. So I think it was like draining the juice or something like that from my car. I was like, maybe that's the culprit. So what I did is not get a new battery because it would have been some bullshit to do it. And it's like $190 plus it would have been labor at a shop. So I was like, what we're going to do is go get jumper cables, number one, right off the bat. And we're going to buy like a car starter just in case I can't start my car in the morning. That should be good enough until I can actually fix the problem if the problem persists. At this point, this is not how I plan my day to go. I also had a nice little kickback, a little shindig, a little date, you know, a little session. Fruits girl, by the way, Fruits girl. I hit her up and I'm like, yeah, so I'm probably gonna be late, dog, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be there, you know what I'm saying? No problem. So I'm driving back, and of course, there's an accident. Like, what else can happen today other than everything? So there's an accident on the road or whatever. So it's taking forever to get back to the house because, you know, I got to shower and all that stuff and not smell like car parts. So get to the house, throw some clothes on. I literally grabbed the sandals and head out the door. I'm like, man, this day's been tough. The rest of the day is loungewear. Forget it. I head over there. She was in the process of cooking delicious food, which was, I think it's a beef, potato, and kale soup. I tell people all the time, ain't nothing better than home cooked meals, dog. And that was delicious, I'll just tell you. So, had that, then was hit by the cookies and the ice cream, had some tea, all types of stuff, all the pros in the world, plus a delicious, stimulating conversation. When I got to her house, that's like the top of the roller coaster. And then it was just like, boom, greatness. But there is one con. I might be allergic to cat. Because as soon as I got there, I was like, like all over the place. And I'm just like, this is horrible. Like, at this point, my nose is running, my head is sweating, and my arm is getting tired from dabbing. Like, straight up. Like, it doesn't make any sense. To top it all off, you know, Mother Nature was like, yo, we not done with you, dog. I know it's been a wild day, but we not done with you. So the brother comes out of the apartment with the sandals, with the socks. And do you know what I see?
Snow on ground.
Probably a good 3 inches, maybe 4 inches of snow. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But that's not what I was looking for. I thought that we were going to be good and we just going to slide outside, and literally I was sliding outside. So that's the con in the situation. That's the roller coaster of today. The only thing that's good now is that all the sneezing is gone, which is why I think that I might just be allergic to cats, which sucks. So that's the end of my day. I'm glad my car is still intact. I don't know what tomorrow holds. That food was delicious. Chilling it with my people at work, that was greatness. In the cold, trying to get my car to work, that sucked ass. But overall, it could be worse. So you guys have a great night. Remember that it can always be worse, but perspective is everything. And with that, my question for you guys tonight is something that happened to you recently that you would call a disaster. And yeah, it sucked, but at the end of the tunnel, it was actually a good result. Please let me know in the comments, guys. Thank you for sharing your time with me. Peace out. Good night.